Yesler is a neighborhood in Seattle with a population of 4,600 people. In 2022, it gained the title one of the greatest places to live in Washington because of its diversity, culture, buildings, and views. The redevelopment also played a big role in making Yesler seem safe and more secure. However, many people have mixed feelings on this topic. The point is, many people have different opinions on whether Yesler is safe or not. So today, I'm going to interview 3 residents and see how they feel about the safety of Yesler.
So what I do is I coordinate youth programs that are here for the youth. So what I do is I connect with outreach resources that want to come in and start a program, or like before we used to have our own programs, but new rule now we're not allowed to lead programs like how we used to anymore.
I like the fact that I can go almost anywhere in Yesler and run into somebody, and hear a little bit about like what are they excited about that day, whether that's they're just going to grab a cup of coffee, or they're excited about the fact that they're about to go for a job interview, or they're about to work on a new project or something like that. And I really feel like this is a really welcoming community. A place where there's just a rich array of different abundance of ideas and strengths and resources in this community that really gives people a sense of home and community.
Yesler, first thing first, affordable housing. SHA, and how there's a lot of affordable things around Yesler, starting with housing, the bill, and all of that. It's a lot of help. Second is the diversity. Yesler is extremely diverse. People from different countries, like different places around the world. You see that here in Yesler, celebration and all, which is amazing, And then third thing, community. And, there is different events in Yesler. Yes Fest, Winter Fan Fest. We could be Taste of Yesler, or the resource fair or back to school celebrations that we do, and all the programs for youth and adults that goes on in Yesler just shows you how strong the community is and how there is a lot of help that's being provided. I'd say no. Yesler is not safe at the moment.
It used to. And I say that because my daughter is almost 6, and when I first moved here, I moved here for a reason, because it was so quiet. And I was here for my teen years, and I didn't have that much, not as much problems as it is now. And now having a son, I definitely don't want to stay here. I don't even want to stay in this country. It makes it difficult to, for example, there's the soccer program. We can't just bring coaches like we used to. And so it's a longer process and more intense process, because there's a lot of factors that they have to check first before it's approved that they come here and do anything. So it used to be way easier to start a program, and now it will take way more time.
I think it's leaving a big gap. It does leave a big gap in the community, because it is a place of bringing people together. And every time we take away a resource, it leaves a gap, and so it leaves an opportunity for for folks to find other ways to. It leaves a big hole in the community.
So having more programs and all which can hold the youth, bring a place for them to go to and do things would be amazing. Because you heard about the Orby guns. Kids will just play with the Orby guns and scare the community, not just younger ones, older adults. There are older adults who go around walking. When they see it, they are scared for themselves, There was a firework that happened at the Yesler Community Center. There was a firework that happened down here around Great Cedar. We hear fireworks happening, and again, it's by youth that's happening. I feel like just creating that environment where they all have something to do where they will feel protected in the home, and they're at home creating the environment. We should work more on that.
We brought it up on ourselves. So I'm trying to work on a solution with maybe bringing in volunteers from the neighborhood, so the rest of the kids can go back to enjoying having the community center, because otherwise I don't even know why it's there. It's just a building where we just look at it. Just like Cypress or Batik, all these apartment buildings that have all these amenities that we don't have. We can't use them either because they don't want us in these buildings because of the behaviors.
In conclusion, safety in an area cannot be easily determined when everyone has different views on what safety means. People's experiences and beliefs shape how they see safety, so it's hard to agree on whether a place is truly safe or not. When opinions vary this much, it's difficult to come to a clear conclusion about an area's safety. But do your own research and determine for yourself instead of relying on other opinions, and you can decide whether an area is safe to you.